is a #1 seed in the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine against the #4 seed, UC San Diego. San Diego, their first ever semifinals. Hawaii, winners of 2 of the last 3 Big West Women's Basketball Championships. Hawaii in their home white as the higher seed, the Tritons in their road blue. And the tip goes to Hawaii. Imai will run the point for the Rainbow Wahine. Wahine Kapu, the player of the year for the Big West. Wahine Kapu looks in, stripped underneath. And here are your starting lineups as we take a look for the Tritons. Sabrina Ma, the newcomer of the year. Gracie Gallegos, honorable mention all Big West, as it's the Tritons who score the first bucket.
Montgomery right there, little runner in the paint, and that's going to be a key for the Tritons, is to create off the bounce and make things happen.
For Hawaii, their starting lineup, Tamilo is the freshman of the year. Perez, second team all Big West. These two teams squared off in the regular season. Hawaii won both, but with an average win of 3.5 points. It was close, first game going to overtime.
In the first few minutes here, Tracy, for Hawaii, just kind of getting settled, getting into a flow. You know, they sat a few days getting that advance with the semifinal buys, and that's going to be a huge factor. UC San Diego has been able to get some minutes under the belt.
Heidi Vanderveer in her 13th year at the helm of the Tritons. She's taken them from Division II to Division I to their first ever Big West Women's Basketball Tournament. There is a great matchup in the corner. Ime on Sigapong. Sigapong underneath to Spriggs. Spriggs gets her own miss. The tip is going to stay and go to Hawaii.
Sigapong yesterday so good at creating off the bounce, creating a shot for herself.
Rainbow Wahine cool as they practiced and came in on Tuesday. Practiced at the College of Southern Nevada. 4-3, Parker Montgomery.
Parker Montgomery is going to be the X factor here for the Tritons. She is explosive, can shoot the three, can create off the bounce, strong guard, and really that emotional leader that you see on the floor.
The graduate student who came back to UCSD specifically for a berth in the Big West tournament. The Tritons have got a lot of buzz in San Diego, and the women are taking the town by storm. Their men #1 as Hawaii called the putback. Shot clock as Spriggs fights for the rebound, but the Rainbow Wahine will take it for 3. We want to welcome our Hawaii fans. We know it's early in the morning, 9 o'clock for our Hawaiians who are watching their Rainbow Wahine. They are passionate fans.
Great fan base here in the stands, that's for sure. Students, the band, the dance team, they've got everybody here.
They love women's basketball, and why not? Winning 2 of the last 3 titles, and there is your player of the year, Lily Wahine Kapu.
Wahine Kapu can create off the bounce. She's a versatile player, and you see her leadership, and just a tremendous year for her on the season.
The newcomer of the year, and Ma goes up and under.
UC San Diego coming out really aggressive first few minutes here. The Rainbow Wahine just trying to get some flow. You know, Tracy, looking at, stat sheets in this game, I mean, looking at the rebounding category is going to be huge today. Both teams rebound really hard.
And they're going to have to both commit to both ends of the court as the Hawaii, one of the tops in defense in the nation. Ball is going to stay with Hawaii. Laura Beeman's in her 13th year at the helm of Hawaii. She is your Big West Coach of the Year for women's basketball, her 3rd award in 4 years.
I had a chance to see them really early in the season, and we'll take a quick peek at the keys to the game here for Hawaii. Pushing the pace, they want to go up tempo, and number one, take care of the ball, cannot afford turnovers. And then for the Tritons, moving the basketball and attacking off the bounce, and they need multiple people in the scoring column today.
Sigapong is going to take it, the 8-footer.
Really good mid-range game. She has the ability, that little step back. She can create the space to get the shot off.
Hawaii trying to find the hot-handed. We had mentioned very little time on this court, so getting used to the glass and great shots like that. That's Lily Wahine Kapu.
Wahine Kapu able to get to the paint, and that's going to be one of the keys. Can the Tritons not allow her, keeping her in front and make her shoot an outside jumper?
She has all of Hawaii's points. Sigapong has it tipped, and here comes Hawaii. They are on the move.
Good decision to pull that out. Did not have numbers. Very disciplined.
The kick out. Sigapong with the rebounds.
McBee with a good look, the leading three-point shooter for this Rainbow Wahine team.
Montgomery off the mark. Sigapong with the rebound. Wow!
Singapore scoots from behind right there. Real crafty, takes it right from her with the reverse.
They have her at 5'7", and what hustle points right there for Sigapong.
I'll tell you, she's not afraid to go inside. I mean, we've seen it in both games in the tournament so far. Able to create that space and very aggressive with the ball.
Hawaii now trying to get their offensive flow in gear. They went 2-2 in their final 4 games of the year. 4 on the shot clock. Weak side rebound, Gallegos.
Tough shot right there, and nobody going to the boards.
Gallegos the kick out. This is the ball movement Heidi Vanderveer talked about. Ma!
Coach Vanderveer spoke with us about that exact thing. They need to get the defense to shift, to take a great shot, not necessarily a good shot. That ball movement will be critical.
Trying to find the angles, one-on-one. The rebound, one and done for Hawaii as the Tritons are working the boards. Sigapong looking to run, and a kick ball's gonna stay with the Tritons. Tritons going right to work out of the timeouts.
Well, Tracy, you know, looking at the stat sheet right here, Hawaii coming in, you know, they began the game 0 for 6 from the field, 2 of 11 since, shooting 18%. They've just got to settle down and get into a type of a flow offensively.
Trying to open it up from the outside. No go is Brooklyn Brewers, as she is now into the ballgame for the first time. Gallegos, it's something Heidi Vanderveer told us, that Gallegos and Ma need to get in the scoring column.
Gallegos can affect the game on both ends. You see her ripping the defensive board right there. Athletic, you can see her coast to coast right here, creating off the bounce.
Parker Montgomery, got it!
She is 2 for 3 from the three-point line. She's got 8 points in this game already, half of their points. And you can see the energy level coming in, making this happen.
This is not a #1 seed that you can keep down for long, but the Tritons are doing everything they can. Ma has a wide open look, and the newcomer of the year gets her first basket of this game. 18-4 lead for the 4th seed Tritons.
Laura Beeman talked about taking care of the basketball. So for 4 turnovers in this first quarter that have led to 6 transition points. That's an area that they've got to focus on. But more importantly, just getting some inside-outside touches on the offensive end.
The block. Erin Condren gets the block. Montgomery, 10-footer, banks it in.
She's shaking her head. I don't think she meant to shoot that off the backboard right there, but on 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes, the Tritons on fire, bringing the energy. Hawaii has not scored in almost 350. UCSD just killing it in the paint right now with 14 points. You see right here with the block going the other way in transition, Montgomery leading the charge and then kisses it off the backboard.
So when we talked to Heidi Vanderveer last night, she said, yeah, we only led for 1 minute and 5 seconds against Cal Poly, but it was the most important. In fact, her sister Tara had called her, the former coach at Stanford, and said, way to go. But she was key and locked in on today's battle because she knew the #1 seed would bring it, and she had to keep the ball in motion.
And their team knows that as well. You know, they had a chance yesterday. They fell behind, but they battled back, made plays down the stretch, made buckets when they needed to. This Hawaii team coming in, just not settled down, turning the basketball over, and not shooting a high percentage right now. Every team that we've had for the first time on the floor has struggled in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't know that it would be for long for Hawaii, though. They are too good and have fought too much over the years with this veteran squad.
They're just 2 of 14 right now from the field.
You talk to Hawaii, they've realized they have unfinished business. They want to get another tournament championship.
Condren working down low, trying to establish position. And that's been a key too, been able to get to the paint. Really done a nice job. UC San Diego, 14 of their 20 points in this first quarter in the paint.
Perez picks up her first personal foul as they'll inbound the basketball. Condren up and under, wow!
Really smart inbounds play right there. You got Sungapong coming off, didn't fake the handoff, and she takes it to the rim herself.
This is a completely different Tritons team than we saw yesterday. They have come alive offensively. One and done for Hawaii.
Hawaii has not scored a bucket in 4.5 minutes. 0 of their last 8 from the field. That's kind of a quick shot right there. Wahine Kapu's got to take her time, get people involved, and get the defense to shift.
They are the regular season champs is Hawaii. They got there by fighting their way in the conference with some great defense. We saw it right there.
Well, #1 in the conference defense field goal percentage.
Imai's looking for an opener. The kick out, back to Imai. She's got a good look for 3.
Oh, in and out. That's good ball movement from Hawaii and a good look from the 3.
And UCSD go to play for a last-second shot. Gallegos to Condren, just out of her reach, and that is gonna do it. The Tritons, the #4 seed, are looking good here early on, but expect some adjustments from Hawaii. Coach Beeman said, look, we've been the hunted. We know what this is like. We've hunted as well. Our game doesn't change. What kind of adjustments can we expect in this second quarter?
Honestly, they just need to settle down. They did not shoot the ball well. They were not able to share it. Just did not shoot a high percentage. 12%, 2 of 17 from the floor. Credit UC San Diego's defense and ability to just make things happen. But it's just kind of getting themselves into any type of rhythm offensively. They've got to get touches for multiple people.
Our Chloe Clark listened into Hawaii's bench.
And talking about those adjustments, I was standing by the Hawaii bench, and they told the team to create better space, to keep the ball low, and drive to the hoop. They really emphasized chipping away with quality possessions in order to get back into this thing. Back to you guys.
Foul is on Sigapong, her first, as Lefotu goes to the line. The redshirt sophomore guard did not play last year. She's a 75% free throw shooter. She gets 1 of 2.
Well, the chip away comment is really good. I mean, there is no 18-point play, so it's just a matter in this second quarter, having quality possessions. You got to lock down defensively, make it tougher, and not allow paint production for the Tritons.
Condren using her physicality, but just pushed out of her comfort zone, and here comes Hawaii. Ime with the kick out. Back to Lefotu. just knocked out of bounds. Going to go to the Tritons. More substitutions as Hawaii dips into their bench further. This is Melanie McBee.
UC San Diego defensively is just not allowing that paint penetration that Coach Beeman was talking about in that timeout, doing a nice job of pushing them to the sideline. And then rebounding-wise, Hawaii's got to get some touches inside and then crash the boards.
They gave Gallegos a breather, and now she's back on. Hawaii has missed 10 straight field goals. Uncharacteristic for this team, which averages about 60 points per game in Big West play. Trying to get the ball to Sigapong. There's that great deny defense by Hawaii. Parker Montgomery is challenged, so we're seeing Hawaii turn up their defensive effort.
Yeah, defense in the opening, part of this second quarter has been a lot better for Hawaii. Now they've just got to transfer it to the other end, get some inside-outside touches, and go to work.
And the reach and foul is going to go against Condren. Erin Condren picks up her first personal foul.
Just a little too handsy defensively right there, and really didn't need to be. Deny, take a step off.
More substitutions as Spriggs comes back in, Condren back out. Heidi Vanderveer continues to use her bigs for rebounding. Ime looking for a little room to maneuver. Will back it up. She's guarded by Gallegos. The kick out, the good look. Rebound, Hawaii. And Spriggs underneath. And we're gonna get a reaching foul against Hawaii. That's gonna go against Ime, her first.
Watch the shot go up. Uhile takes the three. Nice job of making something happen. And again, Ime just misses the bunny underneath and then gets called for the foul, being a little bit too handsy on that rebound. Triton's doing a nice job on the boards right now, leading in that category, 16-13.
Sigapong, miscommunication with Spriggs.
Good idea right there. Pick and roll situation. She's upset with herself, clapping her hands going the other way, just did not complete the pass.
A product of La Jolla Country Day, where a lot of WNBA greats have gone, including Kelsey Plum now with the Sparks, and Candace Wiggins. Oh, good look inside. Partially blocked by Spriggs, but a foul is going to be called against Spriggs. Now we're seeing a more aggressive Hawaii offense.
More aggressive, and right there, coming off, fake the handoff. Watch as Uhile comes off, fakes the handoff, draws the contact, and able to get herself to the free throw line. And that's a sign of a veteran right there. Number one, if you guys aren't scoring the basketball very well, getting yourself to the free throw line, making something happen, good adjustment.
Uhile goes to the line.
Uhile, a transfer out of Portland State. 3-point specialist, has the ability to create, really good defensively.
Native of Anchorage, Alaska. As Coach Beeman continues to get folks from down under, from Alaska, from New Zealand, and of course, Hawaii.
Well, we talked to her a couple days ago, and just the fact that it's a 7-8 hour flight instead of a 16-hour flight, and the family atmosphere and the culture that they've created is a huge appeal to a lot of New Zealand and Aussies.
And now Hawaii's made it tough for the Tritons to get a shot off. Sigapong got it!
Sigapong just looks really comfortable today. I know she had 29 points yesterday, and I'm certainly not taking that away from her, but she had to work really hard for that 29 points.
It was like she put the team on her back yesterday, where today we're seeing a little bit more of the complimenting from the outside. That's the way to open it up if you're Tamilo.
Tamilo right there, free throw line jumper, and really, they've got to get some touches for their bigs in the second quarter and get them going.
When you've got 6'5" in Tamilo, you've got to use her. Sigapong. Wow. She is feeling it today.
At her best in that mid-range area, that pull-up, the step back. It's hard to stop.
Sigapong 4 of 7 from the field. She's at 9 points.
UC San Diego shooting 52% from the field, and it's that high percentage shot that they are getting.
For two, and this is a team that's third in the nation in defense in Hawaii in field goal percentage defense. So this says something about the Tritons. Gallegos is wide open. The kick out to Parker Montgomery. Got it!
Third of the day for Montgomery. And right now, I mean, you just see the ball movement, the confidence in which UC San Diego has come to play. Hawaii a little bit shell-shocked right now. And again, a lot of time left in this ball game, and they have so many weapons, they just need to settle down. Good inside touch right there.
And Spriggs picks up her second personal foul.
Watch Parker Montgomery here. Ball gets swung off the offensive board. Great time to shoot the three. She's ready to pull, and she is loving it.
What we have seen in this tournament, though, Jennifer, are teams that lead in the front part of the game. The second half teams and the surges by the winners, like UCSD, Hawaii still got plenty in the tank.
Plenty in the tank, and there's a lot of time left in this ball game, and you know they just need to stay with it, and not panic.
Brewers, and it looks like Hawaii is starting to get UCSD in post-foul trouble.
And it's a good adjustment going inside. UC San Diego does not have the overall size that Hawaii brings to the table. And right now, you can see post touches, that's going to be critical.
Both Spriggs and Condren have 2 personal fouls, as Hawaii is a 74% free throw shooting team. They do well at the charity stripe. Brooklyn Brewers, the senior at a Coeur d'Alene, Iowa, and Michigan State transfer. A full court press by Hawaii. You could see they're looking trap.
Trying to pick up the pace here. They want to run if they get a chance to get out in transition.
Gallegos with the screen. And a pushing foul underneath going to be called against Imai. Her second personal foul.
Imai just got caught on the hip right there, not able to get release, get some space between the ball handler.
Wahine Kapu checks back into the game. Boy, they would love an offensive surge from her. Gallegos, the redshirt sophomore out of Denver, Colorado.
First point in the ball game, but she's got 7 rebounds in this first half so far.
Honorable mention all Big West this year. All freshman team last year was Gallegos. She knocks down a pair. And we've got a 22-point Triton lead. Great ball movement by Hawaii. They get a good open look. Montgomery fighting for the rebound, but knocked out of bounds by Hawaii. We got a break in the action.
Really struggling to score the basketball. 3 of 23 from the field for 13%. Have not made a 3-point field goal. A lot of time left in this game. You know, they've had times where they've been down. They've been down 23 2 times earlier in this season at Portland and against UCLA, where they lost both those contests. But they've got the pieces to really make a big comeback here.
And here comes Hawaii distributing the basketball for 3. Rebound Sigapong, and the Tritons will keep it. How does the 5'7" guard out-rebound the 6-footers?
It's all about effort and heart right there. I mean, you know, you got a guard that just, number one, has a knack for the ball, and then plays extremely hard and just goes and makes it happen.
Condren had an open look, just couldn't get it to go. Hawaii trying to open it up from the outside, still cool on the shooting.
And that, you know, Perez has got that 3-point shot in her arsenal. That's a good look from her. You know, if you're Hawaii right now, you got to take away Sugapong right there on cue. And Montgomery, you take those 2 out of the ball game, and you got a tie ball game. Defensively, you got to focus and find them early.
Both Sigapong and Montgomery in double figures. Good post move inside by Hawaii. That's Perez.
Smart. That's exactly what they need to do. Get some post touches, get high percentage shots.
Sigapong gets the screen. Condren with the rebound. The kick out, and Ma will save it.
Condren really good on the offensive glass. Second chance opportunity here for the Tritons.
The switch by Hawaii, the kick out to Montgomery. Oh, Parker Montgomery has found her shot.
Defensive mistake. She is 4 of 5 from the three-point line. You got to be there on the catch defensively and make her put it on the ground.
She has outscored the entire Hawaii team, has Parker Montgomery. 16 points for the graduate student.
UCSD doing a good job on the offensive glass, and that's where that basket came in. Second chance points. They're leading the category 8-0.
2 minutes to go. Ma, give and go. And a whistle and a foul, and Condren will go to the line. Well, you saw Heidi Vanderveer basically stomp her foot on the ground and say, move the ball, to keep her team in motion.
Watch the execution here. You're coming off the on-ball two-man game. Defense is a little bit late. Condren, nice slip and a good feed.
Condren going to take her time. It is Lefotu's first personal foul. Mary Condren, 6'4" sophomore out of Victoria, Australia, as Heidi Vanderveer also dips down to Australia to get some athletes.
Well, just a great pick and roll opportunity right there. Almost had a chance for the and one.
Condren had a broken thumb earlier in the season, and it's a reason that the Tritons were so cold coming out of the gate. They had lost 8 straight games following their open win, but a lot of injuries, and finally they're gelling.
Well, you know, injuries, people getting sick, and really till the end of December, they had not had all their pieces intact, and you can just see the momentum and the chemistry moving forward.
Boy, Hawaii doing a really nice job of opening the floor. Ma will get whistled for the reach-in foul. At what point does Wahine Kapu just say, get me the ball, it's my time?
Well, UCSD is doing a good job of denying her, not letting her get the touches that she normally does, and then the penetration lanes are not there, and that's something that she's really good at, getting to the paint. You know, they're not shooting the ball well from the 3, 0 of 13. They're gonna have to get her coming off some screens, get her in some on-ball action.
Mia Hule, the senior out of Anchorage, Alaska. 6 seniors on this squad, and they say they've got unfinished business. They won in 22, 23, and what they felt was upset last year by UC Davis in the semifinals, and they want to graduate with a Big West Championship title.
Well, if they want to make that happen, they've got to start here by putting pressure, trying to turn UC San Diego over, and then offensively, they've just got to get into a flow and knock down some shots.
Triton's not anxious to push the basketball now with 1.5 minutes to go in this first half.
Really impressed with their effort on both ends of the floor.
Ma had a good look, had it swiped by Hawaii. Great interior defense by the Rainbow Wahine.
Did they travel or did they get a foul call here off the block? Uhile looks to go. Yeah, just not set right there, moving, and she's gonna get called for the block.
Gallegos picks up her first personal foul. Another stoppage for Hawaii as Uhile will go to the line.
Just 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the game.
She's an 86% free throw shooter, and I really think what we have seen in this tournament is the higher seed struggles in the first half, but they explode in the second half. We're seeing a little bit with the Rainbow Wahine.
Yeah, all 4 games so far. 5 games, this is our 5th game. Can't keep track.
Full court pressure by Hawaii. They're going to try and get a steal here and create some offense with that great defense. Gallegos inside to Condren, who kicks it back out. They want some offense from Ma, but she is reluctant to pull the trigger.
Well, smart to get that back out, really use a little bit of clock so that Hawaii only has one possession to end the half.
Double team for Sigapong. She'll kick out to Condren. What a move!
Great catch, number one, by Condren, and then an easy look, just a spin move to the rim.
There's a reason Sigapong is number one on the team in assists, a great playmaker that she is, as well as a good scorer from downtown. That'll open some things up for Hawaii as McBee.
The all-time three leader in Hawaii's history right there, and that was a big one. That was the first three of the game.
On the shot clock, Sigapong's got to get it to go. The look inside. The rebound, Hawaii's got to push. The shot off. And we're at half.
Gave up 41 points. She talked about locking down and making it a little bit tougher for UC San Diego at the offensive end.
When we talked with head coach Beeman about going 2-2 in her Final Four, she said, we were disjointed. There was just some weirdness going on. And she said, we need to figure that out. Right away, they're figuring it out with Tamilo.
Tamilo, right from the get-go, going inside, and I like that adjustment. Getting some post touches, getting layup opportunities.
Tamilo, the tallest player on the floor at 6'5", and she is a force to be reckoned with. Ma double team. Shot clock at 5. Gallegos looking for the shot and the reach-in foul.
Unfortunate foul right there on the edge by Tamilo. Just got a little bit late coming out right there with 3 seconds to go on the clock. Pretty good defense for 27 seconds.
Tamilo picks up her first. Shot clock resets to 20. There's the double team. Sigapong's got a one-on-one. Weak side rebound, Hawaii. Sigapong tries for the steal.
Hawaii fortunate on that possession right now. They're going under the on-ball screen with Sigapong, and you just can't do that because she's too good of a shooter.
There's a great shooter from the corner. We talked about her three-point prowess, McBee.
And this Hawaii team can score in bunches and quick. If you're UC San Diego, you've got to get a hand up on shooters.
All-time leader in three-point field goals is McBee. And that has awakened the Hawaii faithful. From the first half, Hawaii on an 8-0 run. Parker Montgomery with the floater gets her own miss. And Sigapong goes for shot clock violation. There's that great Hawaii defense.
Well, Hawaii's come out at the beginning of this quarter on both ends of the floor with that energy, making things happen. That defensive presence right there, making it really difficult on UC San Diego offensively.
Tops in the Big West in defense is Hawaii. Looking for the angle, looking for the open shot. They got a good look there. Spriggs with the rebound. Hawaii's traveled their band, their dance team, their cheerleaders, and a lot of their fan faithful here to Henderson, Nevada. What a showing by the Hawaii faithful.
Great fan base here for this basketball game, and they are getting excited with what they have seen in the beginning of this third quarter.
Ma's had a couple good open looks, but she's taking time to work it in the offense. There's another one. Ma's asking for it in the corner. Sigapong runs into just a stoppage of traffic.
UC San Diego back-to-back possessions where they're literally winding down the shot clock, having to force that one.
Pushing foul underneath. McBee is going to go toe-to-toe. It looks like with Sigapong. And that's going to go against Sigapong.
Sigapong got caught behind, trying to swim and get through, but McBee just too strong and really good at posting up in the guard spot.
Sigapong's second personal foul. Hawaii much deeper than the Tritons here, as we have seen the second half really tell the story in this tournament. Rebound, Hawaii working to bend the boards. Condren Gallegos checked that as foul.
Uhila with the three right there, a little bit short, follows her shot, misses the bunny on the offensive board right there. Needed to gather and then go. You'll see she kind of right place, right time, and then just air ball off of that, just force that too quick.
More full court pressure as Tamilo picks up her second personal foul. They have let them play primarily in this game, not calling a lot of the physicality that was called in earlier games. The key to the Tritons, get others involved in the offense. The overpassing in Hawaii is too good. They'll tie you up. And jump ball situation, possession arrow, Tritons.
Sigapong trying to create right there, did a nice job. Spriggs has got to just step to that pass and make that catch.
4 seconds, just under 4 on the shot clock. Gallegos got to get it up, and she gets called for a traveling. A turnover, and Hawaii starting to put the pressure on the Tritons.
Good defense right there. Got a hand on that drive right there by UC San Diego.
4th turnover for the Tritons. Overpassing by Hawaii. Sigapong, Gallegos to Parker Montgomery.
Gallegos making the extra pass to find the hot hand. Montgomery with a really good look from the three.
That's a good seal inside. That's exactly where they wanted to go to get Tamilo.
And Tamilo doing her work early on the rim.
Plan, and they've got a senior leadership group that says they are dedicated to getting that championship. Full court pressure by Hawaii.
Well, when you look at the top 4 seeds coming into this conference tournament, and they've won 4 straight years.
What a great semifinal. Sigapong.
Sigapong right there again, that mid-range jumper. And she's got to continue to have touches, make things happen, make decisions for the Tritons.
Lefotu taking on Gallegos. Sigapong with the rebound. She works the boards so incredibly well for a 5'7" guard.
Yeah, she's got 5 rebounds in this game so far, and Gallegos did a great job of not reaching and fouling on that penetration.
4 white jerseys are around Condren. 2 looks out of bounds, going to stay with the Tritons.
Conran doing a nice job of staying with that right there on the offensive glass.
More bench strength from Hawaii. It was February 8th where they trailed UC Santa Barbara by 19, their largest deficit. They came back and won. They trailed by 23 at halftime to the Tritons. Can they get another comeback? In the corner, and it's going to go with Hawaii.
Maul with a pretty good look right there for the 3-point line. Late in the shot clock violation, and just making it difficult, outscoring them 7-2, and you can feel a little bit of momentum swing in the beginning of this 3rd quarter.
Definitely trying to dump it in the center, risky pass, and right there are the Tritons. Credit the Triton defense, forcing the turnovers. That's the 5th turnover for Hawaii.
Well, they're making big plays when they need to, and certainly not backing down from this little bit of a run that Hawaii has made.
Gallegos.
That's a tough shot right there, Tracy. I mean, right over the 6'4" hand.
Honorable mention, all Big West is Gallegos.
Talking to Coach Vanderveer before the game, she talked about they needed to get multiple people in the scoring column. Right now, they've got 5 that are contributing.
Hawaii still cold. Ma with the big rebound. Gallegos is pushing. Gallegos, and an offensive foul.
Condren getting called, just moving in that screen in transition. take a look at it here as the ball is coming. Gets her from behind, just moving. That was close. But you like to see UC San Diego trying to get out in transition, opportunity break.
And foul trouble now for the Tritons as Condren picks up her 3rd personal foul. Spriggs back in the game. Let's see if Hawaii goes to town with that substitution. They're gonna open it up from the outside. Rebound Hawaii, put back. 3rd look. 3 good looks for the Rainbow Wahine.
3 really good looks, high percentage shots, and UC San Diego just scrapping down low. They had the mismatch with Sigapong on Perez.
Tamilo checks back into the game. And it feels like the Tritons just content to set and get into their set. Another offensive foul against UC San Diego, this time Spriggs.
Coach Vander not happy about this. And watch Spriggs right here. They're in a high on-ball set. That's a tough call right there. She was not moving on that screen.
Agreed.
And in that, this is going to be a factor. If all of a sudden UC San Diego's bigs are in foul trouble, they're going to have a size advantage in the paint. Now can Hawaii take advantage of it?
Spriggs and Condren have been their bigs. And an offensive foul called the other way. Tamio now picks up her 3rd personal foul.
Heads up, defensive play right there. Ball goes inside. She walls up, undersized, and just takes one to the chest. Great defensive stance.
All of Tamilo's personal fouls have come in this quarter. UC San Diego fans are pouring into Henderson, Nevada. Their men are #1. Their women enjoying their first Big West tournament. Montgomery with the floater. Right idea, but Hawaii now trying to push. Spriggs gets a hand on it, and a reach-in foul called against Imai.
Imai frustrated with herself, not only with the turnover, but the foul. Just over-penetrating and trying to go over the top. And Spriggs, great hands right there.
That is Imai's 3rd personal foul.
Watching transition, just trying to create. Spriggs gets her hand on, good deflection, and then frustration foul going the other way, just upset with herself. Hawaii's got 4 turnovers in the last 6.5 minutes.
Sigapong, and the Tritons have gone cold.
Both teams really struggling to score the basketball. Tritons haven't scored in over 2 minutes. And it's been almost 4 minutes from Hawaii kind of exploding in the beginning of this 3rd quarter.
Hawaii threading the needle. That's the way to get it done. And your player of the year, and Wahine Kapu.
Wahine Kapu's got to take over this ball game for Hawaii. Defensively, a little bit of a breakdown there for the Tritons.
She's got such confidence. Her team will feed off that if she does take control. We've seen it all season long for the Rainbow Wahine.
100%.
Spriggs hesitant to set the screen. Ma's got to get it off. Ma with the kick out to Montgomery. And here comes Hawaii. They've got numbers, 2-on-1, Hawaii. And that is Uhila.
And that's what they want. They want to turn you over, make you take tough shots, and get out in transition. And that's one way they can get back in this ball game. If you're UC San Diego, you do not want to take your foot off the gas here. Keep doing what was working. Get ball movement, get people involved. That on-ball screen action has been very successful.
And you can hear Hawaii fans have come alive here in Henderson, Nevada. Sigapong the kick out to Parker Montgomery. Rebound, Tritons, put back. Wow, Spriggs!
7th offensive board right there for 10 second chance points for UC San Diego.
Quickly, Hawaii getting in their offense. That's the right look, just did not fall. And Gallegos will take it and slow it up with under 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Coach Vanderveer just telling him to slow down, get a high percentage shot here.
Sigapong, spin move. And they want to run for 3. Rebounds. Ma with the big rebound. She's got time. Gallegos. They're telling her to shoot. She lost all. They've done it to UCSB. They were also behind against Fresno State, and they trail by 18 here going into the fourth quarter.
Much better third quarter for Hawaii. They shot 33%. Just have got to put some stops together and then look to get going offensively.
They come out shooting right away, but a reach and foul by Uhila, and that's her first.
Well, Hila, leading scorer in this ball game for Hawaii. You know, third quarter, Hawaii had 8 points in the paint, and that was a huge fix, or, you know, getting touches in the paint for their posts were huge.
Gallegos can handle the ball like a point guard. That's why they allow her to bring it up with Sigapong and with Montgomery.
Well, it just takes a little bit of heat off of Sigapong instead of being the primary ball handler.
They go for the steal, 15-footer. Spriggs knocks it back out. Not the shot they wanted, but it is forced from Hawaii.
And Uhila stepped on the sideline right there. That's going to be a turnover going the other way.
Chloe Clark has a report about Hawaii.
Despite the deficit, Hawaii's coach Beeman kept a calm demeanor in the huddle. They were drawing plays to focus on driving and cutting to the rim specifically. But as much as they're trying to cultivate a better offense, coach was stressing getting back on defense and getting boards. So we'll see if they can find a late game spark here in the second half. Back to you guys.
It is part of the reason she is the Big West Coach of the Year, as there is another turnover Hawaii's going to capitalize. This is how they do it. Jade Peacock with her first bucket.
Live ball turnover, Peacock out in transition, good hands. And if you are UC San Diego, you need to keep composure here, weather the storm, and just execute on the offensive end. Cannot afford empty possessions.
They are going to play every shot clock to the final second. Gallegos spin moves, a kick out to Sigapong. And Ma will save it. They thought about it, but they'll pull it back out and use more time.
Ma's been really good on the boards. That's her 5th rebound of the game. Offensively, second chance points, we talked about it earlier, 10-0 in favor.
They're looking for offense from Ma. Blocked!
Perez right there, great help defense coming over from the weak side, making that play. Take a look, using her length as Ma's getting to the rim, comes over, left hand extended, great timing, clogging the paint area.
Hawaii's 4.4 blocks are number 1 in the Big West. It's getting more physical, and Sigapong picks up her 3rd personal foul. I would expect the final 8 minutes, 8 seconds, it's going to be a lot of physicality with these two teams.
It's going to be a dogfight to the end here. Hawaii pressing, trying to make things happen.
The good kick out for Hawaii. They are really spreading the floor. Blocked underneath, this time by Ma.
I'll tell you, Ma has done a good job of doing the little things, stuff that's not going to show up in a stat category. I mean, right there, that's a huge defensive play. Just backed off, kept the ball in front, offensive boards.
Transfer Ma from San Jose State, newcomer of the year, is Montgomery in the corner, still cool for the Tritons. 36% from the field. Back the other way comes Hawaii, one and done. As there is Ma fighting for the rebound, jump ball situation. And the Tritons will have the basketball.
A lot of hands on that defensive board right there. And the Tritons will keep this on the jump ball, but watch in transition. Uhila gets out, good attempt, short on it. And then the rebound right there. Ma's coming in and Perez gets her hands on it. And a scrum for the jump ball. Good call.
Angie Light says ball out right here. Scott Osborne and Benny Luna join her as our officiating crew today. What a game one in our semifinals. Sigapong. There's the contact. Here's the double team. Montgomery will reset.
Sigapong, really good job of just containing her balance right there. Double teamed.
You can see Hawaii's trying to get the Tritons to turn to go for the steal. They execute so well on the defensive end. Sigapong up and under. Weak side rebound. Tritons will kick it back out. Montgomery for three. Tritons with the rebounds.
Montgomery with the desperation three, but it's the offensive glass that is killing Hawaii right now. UC San Diego aggressive, getting second chance opportunities.
Sigapong with 13 quiet points. There is the deflection. Hawaii now swarms. They got to run around in front, and that's your player of the, check that, that's Leifotu who gets it.
Leifotu 1-2, out in transition. That live ball turnover. UC San Diego's guards have got to understand they're going to get double teamed. Anytime you spin dribble, somebody's going to come looking to trap. Got to keep the ball in front, going forward.
A 14-point lead. For the Tritons. Ime picks up her fourth personal foul. Tamilo back in with three personals. So the height is in the center as Spriggs and Tamilo will go at it underneath. Gallegos. Ma. Again. Tritons can't get the roll. Here comes Hawaii. The kick out. That's the way you do it if you're Hawaii. Has turned it up, the intensity. They have kept Sigapong quiet in the third and fourth quarters.
Hawaii outscoring UC San Diego 18-6 in this second half, and it's a plays like that defensively.
Leifotu put back, two good looks for Hawaii. Gallegos with the big rebound. She's got Ma open.
Parker Montgomery made that play happen right there. And UC San Diego had numbers in that situation. Got to look to score.
They want some offense from Ma, and here's the shot clock running down. Ma's not going to take the shot. Gallegos. And that's what Hawaii defense does to you.
This entire second half, UC San Diego getting to late in the shot clock, having to force shots, getting out of that rhythm that they had going in that first half.
It's almost like they're condemned to play possession basketball, but that's getting them into poor shot selection.
Poor shot selection, and they're having to shoot from the perimeter the entire time. You know, in that first half, they had 18 points in the half, in the paint. Right now, they only have 2 in the second half. On the flip side, Hawaii's got 14 points in the paint.
The energy on the Hawaiian bench is sky high. The belief, and there's a pushing foul underneath, and Ma is down.
Yeah, she landed funny.
And they're going to call that on Hawaii. Tamilo is going to pick up her fourth personal foul. Not sure I saw that way, but
I think she was holding her on that rebound on the way down, and Ma's been so aggressive on both ends on the boards, making that happen.
So you take out 6'5" freshman in Tamilo, you bring in Brooklyn Ruers, the 6'4" center, and again, more deliberate bringing the ball up by the Tritons. Ma's got a couple good looks, just does not want to take the shot. As Sigapong looking for the clear out. Sigapong, the step back. And Hawaii with the rebounds.
A lot of perimeter jump shots.
Getting into their offense very quickly. Time is not there on their side. Wahine Kapu, double team, the kick out. Oh! Brooklyn Brewers!
Brewers with the big three, only the fourth three of the game. Wahine Kapu got stuck on the double team. Good read.
The energy. Gallegos. And a turnover. 3-point ball game.
Oh, you can't get lackadaisical with the ball. You got to be strong, step to every pass. Here comes the double team. You read my mind.
We all see it. This is Hawaii defense. Sigapong will end the drought.
Big bucket right there to make this a two-possession game.
Hawaii's gonna push.
First time that UC San Diego has gotten downhill in this half.
Wahine Kapu, the good look inside.
Really smart, had the size advantage with Perez inside.
And the turnover's going Hawaii's way.
Lot of body on the ball handler right there, did not get the call.
Meanwhile, Parker Montgomery came back to UCSD for her graduate year to experience a Big West tournament. And what would be even sweeter is a berth in the championship.
Well, what UC San Diego needs to realize is they're still winning this ball game. There's a minute and a half. It's about getting stops. And at the other end, you cannot wind the shot clock down. You got to get good looks. I mean, you look at that combination right there. Singapore and Montgomery, only 4 points in this half.
Condren with the rebound. They're going to try and foul Sigapong. And a turnover by the Tritons.
And they're calling a double dribble. And her back was to us, so we couldn't really see getting the other hand on the basketball. We'll take a look at it here. She's coming off, comes back. Oh, she absolutely got two hands on the ball, just going a little too quick.
Hawaii basketball, a minute and 19 to go. Oh, the good look to Brewers inside, counted and a foul!
Pick and roll situation with Brewers with Singapore on her on the roll. Take a look at this, great execution. Finds her down low, finishes with the contact with a chance to tie the game. Hawaii, 4 of their last 5 from the field, outscoring UCSD 19-2 in this fourth quarter.
Fourth personal foul for Sigapong as Brewers looks to tie this ball game. Brewers makes it 49-49.
She's got 10 points in this game, and she has come off the bench and been a major contributor.
They've come back from 18 and 19, and now they're trying to come back again. Tritons with the basketball.
I'll tell you, Hawaii comes back and wins this game, and it is the biggest comeback in Big West history. Down 26 points.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Down 27 points, excuse me.
Sigapong wants it. Sigapong underneath the kick out. No foul called. Hawaii has a chance to take the lead.
There's about an 8-second difference in the shot clock.
Wahine Kapu, your player of the year with the basketball, guarded by Montgomery, and a timeout called by Laura Beeman. But there is still life for UCSD, the number 4 seed.
Absolutely, you got to have a stop. You got 14 seconds on the shot clock to get a stop and a board. You're going to have an opportunity to score at the other end.
They go right to Perez. Perez looking for the basketball.
You just do not want to foul.
Wahine Kapu to Perez, and it's a turnover. And a timeout is called by the Tritons. It will be Triton basketball.
UC San Diego got the stop that they needed right there. Great anticipation on that pass.
Got their bigs in there. Perez at 6'4", Tamilo at 6'5".
They didn't advance the basketball.
And some full court pressure by Hawai'i.
Got to get the ball in no matter what.
They get it into Sigapong. Sigapong.
Oh.
And they're going to reset the clock, and they thought it was a reach-in foul.
They're going to look to see who the ball went off of.
Final seconds of this game. And it'll go to Sigapong. Sigapong gets the screen. Sigapong, strong to the hole. Sigapong gets the basket! Samaya Sigapong, are you kidding me?
Singapore coming off the on-ball screen once again, creating, and the finger roll finish to win by 2.
.1 left in the game. Has mounted a comeback. Are they able to finish? A 3 will win it, a 2 will tie. And .2 left.
And this has got to be in the air with .2 left on the clock. She's going back door.
And that will do it. And UC San Diego is going to their first ever Big West Women's Basketball Championship, upsetting the number 1 seed Hawaii Rainbow Wahine 50.